Right, so what is up guys, SDPeasy here, and today we're going to be doing a Premier League half-time review. So there's not been, game week 19 has now finished, all clubs have played 19 games, so we are exactly halfway through the Premier League season. So I thought it'd be a fantastic opportunity to talk about what I think, just a few things, or maybe some of the biggest talking points of the season so far, give my review on halfway through, and talk about some big points. Who may win the league, the biggest surprise, the best team, and so on. But yeah, I just want to give my thoughts, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you guys think on the opinions I give. So yeah, make sure you're nice and active in the comments, and we can have a nice debate down below. But let's get into it. So, in terms of overachieving, there is only one team that can be on this list, and that is Sheffield United. Chris Wilder is doing an amazing job at Sheffield United, taking them all the way to 8th in the Premier League. Look, where's that come from? I think a lot of people expected these to become a relegated team and go nowhere in this league. So 8th in the Premier League, he's massively overachieving. They're literally playing good teams off the park. They really, really are. Lundstrom is absolutely fantastic. Basham is fantastic. They've got a lot. They literally have talented players. Oliver McBurney. They just have talented players across the pitch, and they actually play really well together. People were worried that they would be a championship team, they would fade, they would just not be good, they might play a few good games, but wow, is Chris Wilder doing a job there. The guy is doing an immense job and deserves a lot of credit for how fantastic this team are doing, and are obviously the biggest overachieving team in the league to the halfway point. So obviously as well, the biggest underachieving team is Manchester City. They currently sit 3rd in the Premier League. Is it 14 points adrift of Liverpool, the league leaders, and they're actually, I think they're 4 points even behind Leicester in 2nd. They have been woeful. To be fair, they're still playing well. They're still playing well. Obviously, we have high expectations of City now because obviously the last 2 seasons, what they have managed to pull off in the Premier League. But from their standards, they have been woeful. Guardiola is maybe being seen out as the bold fraud. A lot of people call him it. Maybe it's happening. And I believe at the end of this season, he could go somewhere else. Man City could need a big overhaul at the end of the season because it is not working. There's something not clicking there in any way. Something seems to go wrong every week. They make mistakes. They're not consistent. There's always problems at that, and I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's personnel. Obviously, injuries haven't helped them. Suspensions won't help them. Obviously, with Edison being sent off the other day. They've just got a lot of problems in the club at the minute, and I think it lies a lot deeper than just the players and the manager. I think there's a lot of problems back in the backroom staff and so on. But yeah, they're in a bad way, and something needs to change there. Biggest flops is a pretty simple one as well. Of course, it is Arsenal. What is happening at Arsenal? Let's have a word. They are 12th in the Premier League after 19 games. They are 12th. Let that sink in. Wolves, Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, Everton, Newcastle are all above them in the Premier League. Arsenal, the only team to ever do this invincible season. What has happened to them? They don't even have a bad team. Unai Emery was a disgrace. Obviously, now he's gone and it's all changed. We've got Lundberg had his temporary term in charge, and now Arteta. I don't think Arteta's going to do any better. I actually think he's going to be a terrible manager, and they're going to sack him by the end of the season. I've not got any hopes at all for Arteta. I really think they've gone in and put him overboard here. He's literally just been an assistant, and now they want him to coach Arsenal. I don't see it. I see him struggling massively. And I think they draw their first game 1-1 with Bournemouth, and Bournemouth are struggling. Not good enough. They have been dreadful all season, especially with a lot of people predicting they could do really well this season and challenge for the title. They had a fantastic transfer window. It all looked so promising, and it's all been so dreadful. I can't even explain how bad they've been. I don't know what's happening. But as a Chelsea fan, you love to see it. There's nothing much I love much more than watching Arsenal fall apart. It's a lovely feeling, and I certainly can't complain. So, the biggest surprise in terms of surprising player, Adama Traore. The player has maybe struggled throughout his career. Obviously, didn't do quite so well at Barcelona, but always had the talent. And boy, has he showed it this season. He has really kicked in, especially in the last few games. The guy is an absolute tank. The size of his muscles is ridiculous. And he's literally rapid. He's easily the quickest player in the Premier League. Facts. He's so quick, it's a joke. And he's actually starting to add goals and assists to his game now. He scored a fantastic goal against Man City. Also a very good assist as well. The guy has been a massive surprise and a massive, massive success this season. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and you never know. Maybe he may even get his move to a big club. You never know. But obviously, at Wolves at the minute, he's doing well. Wolves are doing well. So, I mean, really, he can't complain. And I don't imagine Wolves fans are exactly complaining about how well he's doing. The best young player. Now, obviously, everybody's going to say Alexander-Arnold, and yes, he has been absolutely brilliant, but obviously he's been brilliant for a few years now. I believe it's time someone else was given maybe a bit of limelight, and that man is Tammy Abraham. He is doing fantastically well at Chelsea, considering this is his proper first season there, where he's actually played games week in, week out. The guy is balling out. 11 goals so far. He's doing fantastically. I can only see him hitting 20 goals this season. I can only see it happening. I don't see him not hitting it. And to be honest, in your first proper season at Chelsea in the Premier League, 20 goals, that's a madness. So this guy deserves a lot of respect in his name. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting Alexander-Arnold. He's easily up there. Well, he easily probably is the best young player in the Premier League. He's probably one of the best young players in the world. But this guy deserves some more respect on his name. So for me, Abraham has been the best young player of the season so far. Best player for me is an easy one, Sadio Mane. The guy is an absolute tank. For me, he's Liverpool's best player. He's much better than Mo Salah, in my opinion. And I know that's the opinion of a lot of Liverpool fans that I'm friends with as well. So, I mean, they might not tell you that, but I know for a fact that this guy is he is Liverpool's best player. He's much better than Salah, in my opinion. And this season, he's been on fire once again. Plenty of goals, plenty of assists. The guy's a unit. He is fantastic, and for me, he's been the best player in the season so far, and has obviously helped Liverpool out of a lot of sticky situations. He got the winner against West Ham when they were struggling, and he just comes up in the big games. He comes up big and gets the moments that when you need him, he's there. And for me, he's been fantastic and definitely deserves the title of best player so far this season, without a shadow of a doubt, especially with how well Liverpool are currently doing. And as much as it pains me to say this, it is now Liverpool's title to lose. Man City 14 points adrift. I think Leicester are like 12 or 10. It's gone. It's over. I don't see it happening. Now, obviously, this did happen last year, and Liverpool bottled I think, an 8 or 9 point lead last year. But I think they're just a better team this year. And I don't think... obviously, Man City are just not as good as they have been. So, sadly, as much as it pains me to say it, and I think this year is Liverpool's year. I really can't deny it. They've been fantastic. They actually play really good football that you do enjoy to watch. If you're a rival fan, nobody wants them to win the league. If you support another club and you want Liverpool to win the league, I think you're a bit of a wrong un, because nobody wants these scumbags to win the league. But they're going to win it. They're going to walk away with it, in my opinion. They could even do the invincible season, and at the minute they're on track to smash Arsenal's invincible season well out of the water. I don't think they will. I think they'll lose at some point. Maybe City will cause a shock on them, or it'll be a lower team. But they're just too good. And sadly, I don't think anyone's good enough to catch them or stop them. So sadly, Liverpool are going to win the league. Oh, that's nasty. So there you have it, guys. There's my Premier League halfway predictions. The Premier League half-time, as it should be called. 19 games in. Hopefully you guys have some opinions on this too, and you're going to drop them in the comments, because I'd love to see what you guys think of any of the things I've said, or change any of the players or teams in the categories, or any other teams that maybe deserve to shout, or players that deserve to shout. I'd love to know, so please drop a comment so we can have a little debate about it down below. If you have enjoyed, please drop a like on this video. Thank you for your continued support on this channel. We look forward to more uploads in the new year, and obviously every day, because we upload every single day at 6 PM. So if you are new around here, you make sure you subscribe and stick around for that content. It's every day without fail, so hit that notification bell and you get a notification straight to your phone every day when I upload. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and peace.